Hello, beautiful Leo, and welcome to your money and career guidance for September 2025 with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I got a black coffee here. Let me know what you've got. We're going to be looking at the energy to do with money and career for September. So let's have a little look what we've got. Let's get all the cards out first and then we'll chat, okay? These are mine from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success. And top one, okay. This is your affirmation for the next month. I put all my focus and all my energy into my goal. I am clear on it. I have researched my goal. I know what to do to bring it into reality. I act to achieve my goal. Okay, we'll discuss that a bit further, but let's get the rest out first. So all about your goal, whether that's a better job, whether that's selling your house, whether that is getting a better return on your investments. All right, these are the energy oracle. Let's have one of these. Thank you. This is a theme for you. You've got the Angel of Strength. Interesting, because that's kind of a Leo card, isn't it? With the lion on there, the lion of strength. Okay, let's get your animal oracle. This is your animal totem for the next month for money and career. The focus for my Leos, please. Oh, canary spirit, sing your own song. Sing your own song. Okay, so you are stepping into what is right for you. Let me move that cup because it's blocking the light a little bit. Okay. All right. It's a bit dark and dingy here in the UK this morning. Raining, cloudy, yucky. But, you know, the earth needs the water, so it is what it is. All right, my lovely people. This is the Tower of Dreams. Let's see what we've got for my Leos. Okay, so we're starting off with the Hermit, which is the September card. It's the Virgo card, okay? With the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Right, we've got the Three of Cups. We've got faith in the middle, all right? The center of the reading is faith. That's the Hierophant, okay, or the High Priest. With the Tree of Life, that keeps coming out. And the Emperor, wow, there's a lot of power in this. With the Five of Coins, okay, and the Palace of Swords. And of course, we don't want to see the Five of Coins showing up in a money reading, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's have a look at it then. All right, and that's why we've got the Angel of Strength rocked up here, okay? Because for us to get out of this space of the Five of Coins takes a little bit of determination and focus and courage. So we've got to kind of get on it rather than, of course, it's so easy to go into life's hard, life's a struggle, I haven't got enough, which will just perpetuate that. It will just bring more of that. So it takes a bit of it's a bit of determination to say, right, I'm pulling out of that. Money flows easily and readily to me, and we've got to shift that vibration over. But let's start over here with this goals, okay? So we have a goal, all right, whatever that goal is for you. And with the Five of Coins on there, which is a card of lack, struggle financially, but also feeling left out and nobody loves me and nobody's helping me and I'm all on my own. Okay, now, let's that be your goal then, all right? If you're in that situation, that energy of lack. So, you know, this may not be for you, all right? You may not be in that energy of lack. It's on the table, so somebody's in this. Some of you Leos are in this energy, okay? And we generally are, and we're coming to a money reading. Now, show me some good news, please. All right, so I want you to put all your focus and energy into your goal, all right? So what is the goal? I want to sell the house. I want a better job. I want to start my business. I want to retire. What is the goal? Put all the energy and focus in it and get clear on it, all right? And research. If you're looking for a new job, what does that entail? If I want that position, what are the skills I need for that? Have I got them? Can I fill those gaps in? Could I do a class? Could I do a course? Research, okay? I explain all of this in my book, this one here, the From Hoping to Having Wealth and Success, all the steps you need to do. And that's why these affirmations are taken from it. So once you've done the research, I know what to do to bring it into reality. And then you act to achieve the goal. So, okay, let's say that I want that better job. but it's something in the job description and the person specification that says I have to have this, that this is essential criteria and I don't have it. Okay, am I going to give up, walk away? Am I going to say, how can I get it? Can I learn? Can I do a course? Can I do a class? Let's do it. And then I can apply a little bit further down the line. But that, again, is going to take a bit of strength, isn't it? A bit of focus, a bit of strength. But this is something that you want. So I want you to follow your own path. And that's what the canary is all about. Sing your own song. Don't sing anybody else's. Sing yours. And if other people disagree, you know, what do you want to do that for? You're right as you are. Just let them be them. You do you. And you focus on what is right for you. Yeah, you might be they're just showing me somebody wanting to move across country, you know, and that might be, what do you want to do that for? You've been there years, you've got friends, you've got, you know, just do you, okay? Just do you. So with the tarot then, we've got the Hermit, the High Priestess and the High Priest, okay? We've got the Emperor and the Tree of Life. So what have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9. Top heavy with the major arcana. So this is saying this is a significant month in terms of money and career. Big stuff, important stuff, powerful stuff, okay? So the faith or the Hierophant or the High Priest is all about long-term stability, security, contracts. This can be to do with marriage. This isn't a love reading, it's a money and career reading. But if anybody is getting married or getting divorced, those are big significant impacts on your finances, all right? So we're in this energy that you're being asked to have faith, to look at the long-term stability of this, because this is Saturn-led. It's all about the grown-up responsible stuff, okay? Can we have faith and trust that we're moving into better times, more stable times? This is what you're wanting. But this is very encouraging for those of you who are trying to move into something, because it does talk about contracts and long term. So if this is a home or a job, this can absolutely go all the way. All right. So we're starting with the Hermit, which is the September card. Well, this is for September. The Hermit is all about you and your own light. What do I want? The canary, right? Singing my own song. That light for the Hermit is all about lighting his own path. It's not enough light for the world and his wife, just him. And it's all about bringing the attention into yourself and saying, what is it that I want? What does this Leo want? What is my focus? What is my goal? Why is it important to me? What will it mean to me? It's a card of contemplation, figuring things out. He goes into a very quiet space. He's on his own where he can really work it out, okay? Going into that hermit mode of let me understand me and where I want to go. You know, we're just coming out of your birthday season here. So this is the first month of the next 12 months. We want to hit the ground, not necessarily hit it running, but hit it with a clarity and a focus of I know where I want to be this time next year. What do I want to achieve for myself over the next 12 months? And you're going into creating that going forward right from the September. Okay, because I'm putting these up at the end of August so that you can really get into that energy. And it's uplifting. It's positive. We've got the Three of Cups underneath it, which is all about celebration and also some socializing, some fun and some play. It's uplifting energy. As we come into this uplifting, happy energy, positive energy, it empowers us. It's rooted down with the Emperor. So we have this, I'm in my power. It's an Aries card, but Leo, you're in your strength here, and that is the Emperor, very strong, very powerful, very much in control of his own life and his own destiny. And this is what the Hermit is bringing in. What do I want? All right, figured that out. That feels really good. And now I step into the power to create it. Now, we've also got the King of Swords here, and he is all about clarity and focus. And bearing in mind, we've got this affirmation about getting really clear in your goals on what you want, why you want it, set yourself your targets, you're moving towards it. This is clarity. Now, this can also be an expert outside of you, a mentor, somebody that will help you get where you want to be. This could be a lawyer helping you with some contracts. This can be your boss or the training department. This could be a realtor, an estate agent if you want to sell your home. This is somebody who's an expert in their field who's going to help you. But this is also about you. You are the King of Swords in that energy of I'm clear, I'm focused, I have faith, I have belief. But underneath here we have this Five of Coins, which is the card of struggle and lack. So, okay, make that your focus. If I've been struggling, then right, what am I going to do about it? What action am I taking? And the most important action you can take, without a doubt, is changing the thinking, changing your energy. Not necessarily anything outside of you, but inside of you. Change the narrative. Okay? When we're in the energy of life is hard and life is a struggle, then we keep attracting more of that. So changing that energy of, okay, it's been a struggle, let's not dress it up, but I can change things going forward. You can start doing daily mantras and affirmations. Life gets easier and easier for me every way, every day. We can read wealth books. You can grab hold of mine. The link is below if that resonates for you, because that will help you. Okay? Or you can, as I say, do a class, do a course. Whatever you're doing here, I'm making changes to move my energy over. As you do that, you are tapping into your higher self. This is the High Priestess, is your higher mind, your higher self, your intuition, your deeper feelings, right? And if we look at this top row, where we've got the Hermit who's doing just that, really contemplating and figuring it out, what he wants, getting really clear on it, and then allowing his higher self. This is a very spiritual card, allowing his higher self, his High Priestess, his energy, his intuition to guide him forward. So I've figured out what I want, I've got clear on it, and now I'm listening to my intuition because I've put that out to the universe to say, this is what I want, help me make it, help me bring it about. And I'm doing it from a place of strength and power and determination. And I have all the tools that I need. The Tree of Life it represents every single card in the tarot deck. It's saying you have everything you need to create the life that you want. You've got all the tools. Imagine a little toolkit and everything you need is in there. And then look, we've got the Palace of Swords, this clarity again. This clarity is where the King of Swords lives, in the Palace of Swords. And this palace is way up in the sky above the clouds. And it represents, there's no fog, there's no mist. I can see clearly. I know where I'm going, why I'm going there. I'm in this absolute clarity. And I'm doing it my way from a place of strength and power. I am focused. And all my energy is into my goal. And I'm on a mission. You're on a mission here, Leo, all right? You know what you want. You're in that faith. I can make this happen. I am making this happen. Wherever it is for you. Whether that's to get yourself out of debt, whether that's to get a better deal on your mortgage, whether that's to get a better job or retire from a job. Whether it's about selling a home. It's about clarity, clarity, clarity and focus. Getting so clear, because once you're clear, everything starts to fall into place. When we're a bit confused and befuddled and foggy, it's very difficult for us to see our way forward. So we're kind of bumbling around in the dark. So we want to allow the High Priestess, that intuition within us. What does the heart say? What does the heart want? Let's move towards it from a place of faith and trust, because I know the universe has got my back and I can move this forward. All right? Let's find out a little bit more. Let me just grab a mouthful of coffee. I'm going to clarify. Okay, guys. Let's use the Tarot Royale. What are we clarifying here? Let's have a look at this Three of Cups. What are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? It feels like as I get clear and I understand what I want, that just makes me feel so good. But I want to find out a bit more. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the devil. Okay, all right, let's pause there. So the Seven of Pentacles is about sowing the seeds to reap the rewards of the harvest. I've put the work in. I'm ready to receive what I deserve, what I've worked for. I'm ready. I've got really clear and I'm ready. I'm ready to go forward. We've got the Eight of Wands. Now this is good news. This is the brakes are off. It's the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. So we have the energy coming forward to start flowing now, to start moving forward. That Seven of Wands, Seven of Coins is saying, I've put the work in. You know, I've got clear. I know what I want. I've really worked hard on this, and now I can take it forward. But the devil is there saying, oh yeah, but, the devil is there to say, just stay where you are. It won't work anyway. The devil is restrictions. It's our mindset that says, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, it's impossible. But the devil is there on the faith card, and the faith can absolutely overturn that devil energy. And that devil energy is, oh, life's a struggle, life's really hard, poor me. Because when we're in that vibration, which is very negative and very low, and we all get there, I've been there loads of times, don't worry, okay? It's like, right, it's normal. If I'm in this energy, I will get in that, nothing ever changes for me. But as long as we're in that thinking, then we're right. Nothing ever changes for me. And that's the devil energy that we have to overcome, to say things can change for me. I just need to find the missing pieces of the jigsaw. I just got to change my mindset. I just got to get clear. And as we do that, we can overcome that restriction. But it's going to take some strength and focus and self-belief. All right? So it's a little bit of work, effort, okay, that many people, I did a post for Lionsgate Collective explaining why so many people are stuck, and they've been stuck for ages, and why it isn't shifting and how to shift it. So if you haven't seen that, go and have a look at that Lionsgate Collective reading, which was on the 8th of August. But what we're doing here is we're shifting it out of this devil energy, because it can be done. It absolutely can be done. Tell me about this Five of Coins. How do we overcome this, please? There's the World. Lovely. With the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords, we've got to let go of the past. We've got to let go of the past. You see, the World is the ending, the completion, the end of a cycle. We want to end this Five of Coins, this struggle. It's been a battle, and it's been heartbreaking. You may have lost your job, lost your home. You may have lost everything. I've lost everything multiple times, and it's okay. Well, it's not okay to lose everything. What I mean is, you lose it once, you can remake it. We lose it because we're not aligned with success or flow or ease, and so the struggle comes back again. This absolutely can be turned around. I explain all this in my book. I promise you there is a way through this and out the other side. This wants to come to an end. This battle energy, competition, lack energy, heartache, heartbreak, this is what wants to come to an end so that you can move into the success and the abundance that you want. But it's going to take a bit of strength, a bit of focus, and a bit of determination. But you're Leos, so you've got this. You can do this. All right? All right, my beautiful people, let's finish off with an angel card. So we're aware of that devil energy, we're aware of that lack energy, and we're in our emperor power to say, I can overcome this, I can change my thinking. Okay, I've talked about this in interviews, and I've talked about it before. I went from being in massive debt with hardly anything, and I turned it around. Within a year, I was debt free. Another year, I bought a house. I turned it around after, I kid you not, decades of lack and struggle, because I understood where I was going wrong, and I put all of that in a book so you can understand it too. Okay. Right, so I want you to get into the truth energy. This is from the Oracle of the Angels. Be truthful. 13 is a 4. This is about your foundations. This is about you really wanting to turn things around. We got to do it from a place of truth. What are my money beliefs? What are my lack beliefs? What are my struggle beliefs? Do I believe that life flows easily and readily to me? Do I believe that life and things are always working out for me? Or do I believe life is hard and a struggle? Because if that was my belief for a long time, and so I kept experiencing that struggle until I shifted it. Okay, so I want you to get really truthful with yourself. What are my beliefs around this? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. They're just saying if you want free help, okay, because there just isn't the money to buy my book. All right. You can get it actually free in lots of different places, actually. Audible do a free trial and whatever. But if you want free stuff, all of my teaching is on Manifesting 101, which is my other channel. There's hundreds of hours of teaching, especially around the money blocks, money magic, money blocks. Go and have a look at some of that. I want you to get into the truth of how you really think, and in a very clear way. Get clear, right? Not so you can beat yourself up, but you can have an aha moment going, okay, I get it, right. So once I get it, I know what I've got to do and change to be able to get into the flow, and I've got to get clear on it. Okay? All right, my beautiful Leos, that is what I have for you for money and career for September. So thank you so much for being here. I hope it was helpful. If it was, drop me a comment or a like or just a thumbs up. That'd be lovely. And I will see you next week with your general guidance for September. All right. Thank you so much for your time. You have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.